Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrendTV. This is Prajesh from VST Motors Kia showroom in Salem today. I am here with the brand new Kia Carens family MPV's third level Prestige Plus variant. Currently the Prestige and Prestige Plus variants of the Kia Carens have received the maximum bookings, and I am going to show you what are the reasons for this demand. The Prestige Plus is a mid-spec variant, so when compared to the top-spec Luxury Plus, you can see some obvious differences in terms of exterior looks and features. While the overall front fascia treatment remains almost identical, these mid-spec variants don't get LED headlamps and instead get halogen headlamps, while this Prestige Plus variant gets LED parking lamps. The fog grille design on top gets chrome detailing, whereas the actual signature Tiger Nose grille on the bumper gets brushed aluminium accent instead of chrome. And yes, these mid-spec variants also don't get front fog lamps. That said, front parking sensors are standard from the Prestige variant itself. While there are some obvious differences on the front fascia, from the side profile this car can be easily mistaken for the top-spec variant. That's because this Prestige Plus variant onwards, the Kia Carens also gets the exact same 16-inch dual-tone machine-cut alloy wheels. The only difference on the side profile is the lack of chrome detailing on the door handles and the black cladding. The window line still gets chrome detailing as standard from this variant onwards. Coming to the roof, yes, the Kia Carens also gets a shark fin antenna and integrated roof rails as standard from the Prestige variant itself, though not offering an electric sunroof. The rear fascia is almost identical to the Luxury Plus variant as well. That's because this car also provides the exact same star map design LED tail lamps, while also offering a rear windshield wiper washer with defogger. The only difference at the back is the brushed aluminium design detailing on the bumper instead of the chrome detailing seen on the top spec variants. That aside, all variants get 4 reverse parking sensors as standard, whereas the Prestige variant onwards, the Kia Carens also gets a reverse parking camera. And yes, the TGDI badging is exclusive only for the turbo petrol variants. So that was all about the exterior of this Prestige Plus variant. Let's now take a look inside to check out the features. Yes folks, I am right now inside the brand new Kia Carens family MPV's third level Prestige Plus variant. Yes, that's right, this is the mid-spec variant which is currently on super high demand, and this is how it looks like in terms of the interior and dashboard layout. To be frank, my first impression is that it is not bad at all. It has almost all features you need, and I'm going to take you through all the features available in this car. First, let's talk about the steering wheel. Well, of course, this is not the top spec variant's flat bottom design leather wrap steering wheel. Instead, this is just PU material steering wheel, which is round. It is not a flat bottom design, but still it gets a lot of features as standard, including cruise control. You also get steering mounted audio controls and the controls on the right side of the steering spoke for this centrally mounted MID in the instrument cluster. Even this Prestige Plus variant gets a color display, a color TFT display. This car also gets tire pressure monitoring system as standard, and you also get a lot of features, as I already said, including automatic headlamps. Yes, this car gets automatic headlamps despite having halogen headlamps only. You also get automatic headlamps in this car, but still no automatic wipers. That feature is exclusive for the top spec variant. That said, this steering wheel is adjustable for tilt only, no telescopic adjustment. That feature is available only on the Luxury and Luxury Plus variants, which is completely understandable. On the right side of the steering wheel though, you get to see a lot of standard features, including smart key access with push button start, which is available from the mid-spec variant itself, and ESP traction control is also available as standard, along with hill hold and downhill braking control, for which the button is located in the center console over here. So these features are standard across all variants of the Kia Carens, which is seriously commendable, along with the biggest surprise, that is 6 airbags. Yes, that's right, all variants of the Kia Carens also get 6 airbags as standard, which is true. So this is the only MPV, a family MPV, which gets ESP traction control as standard along with 6 airbags. And coming to other features, well, let's start with the center console now. So yes, this 8-inch touchscreen system is available as standard from the lower Prestige variant itself. Only the premium variant does not get an audio system, but the variants which get an audio system get a touchscreen system itself. So that is really nice. Again, this system is pretty good in terms of slickness, the operation. It is basically the system we have seen on the Kia Sonet as well. So this car, along with the lower spec Prestige variant, that also gets a reverse parking camera. So let me just turn on the camera. So this is how the reverse parking camera monitor looks like. It is really good in terms of quality and also gets adaptive guidelines as standard. So everything is pretty nice and easy to use. Now coming lower down, this Prestige Plus variant onwards, you also get automatic climate control, whereas the lower spec Prestige variant gets only manual climate control. So this feature is meant to be an additional luxury over the standard Prestige variant. Now coming lower down to that, you can see the keys of this car. The smart key is exactly the same across all variants which get smart key access with push button start on the Kia Carens. So this is nice again. And however, there is no wireless charging facility over here. That said, you still get 3 types of charging facility as standard at the front over here, including a USB charging port, a 12-volt charging socket, and there is also a C-type USB port. And then just beside that, you can also see these array of buttons. However, only 2 buttons are functional in these arrays. So one is for the downhill braking control or the hill descent control, whereas on the left side, this is the button for the front parking sensors. Now after that, let's take a look at this gear lever. This is the same 6-speed manual transmission lever available as standard. However, there is a difference in terms of the looks. You can see that this is a rather basic looking gear lever. It does not get chrome highlighting or piano black highlighting, which is completely okay because well, this is just for shifting the gears, so that is okay. Then coming behind that though, you get to see a lot of features again. You get the same cooled cup holders on the center console available as standard from this variant. Then you also get this openable center console armrest, which also gets a top shelf which can be removable, and this is quite flexible. Now taking a look at some nice and nifty convenience features which we have already seen on the higher spec variants. Those start from these cup holders which are pop out. So these are standard across all variants of the Kia Carens. And there is also this air freshener AC vent specifically meant for your air freshener, so that is also nice. The glove box is of a standard size, however there is no cooling function for that. That said, all doors of the Kia Carens get 2 1-liter bottle holders along with an umbrella holder. So in terms of convenience and flexibility, this is seriously good. Talking about the doors, let's show you the driver door. This car obviously gets all 4 power windows with 1 touch down and up function for the driver window. So this is available as standard from the Prestige variant, and this car also gets auto folding ORVMs as well. So this is again good in terms of convenience. Now coming to the roof, you get to see a day-night adjustable manual adjustable switch for the IRVM, and you also get the standard yellow cabin lamps. That said, only the luxury and luxury plus variants get LED cabin lamps, whereas the mid-spec and the entry-level variants get yellow cabin lamps as standard for all passengers. However, this is a surprise feature. This is the sunglass holder available on the Prestige and Prestige Plus variants as standard. And well, finally, all variants of the Kia Carens also get the driver's seat height adjust as standard, which is also going to be seriously good in terms of convenience and adjustment, given the fact that this Prestige Plus variant does not get telescopic adjustment for the steering wheel. That said, talking about the seats, yes, there is a huge difference in terms of the interior upholstery and theme, the color theme and the materials as well. You can see the black and beige theme in this car, whereas the higher spec variants get the navy blue and beige color combination. You can see this texturized matte finished panel on the dash top, whereas the lower beige is similar to almost every other variant. So this is unique, and matching these black colors are these semi-leatherette fabric combination seats. Yes, this center part over here, the place where you sit is made of fabric. The texture, the overall look, the design is pretty good, and the outer edges are made of leatherette material, which is quite unique, and this combination we have already seen on the Hyundai Venue as well, so this is going to be of a no surprise. That said, some small compromises have been made in the interior of this Prestige Plus variant and on the Prestige variant as well. You don't get any soft cushioning or padding on the door armrests and basically nowhere on the door pads. That said, you get this artificial stitching kind of look into the plastic itself, so this is pretty okay. And well, that was all about the features in the front part of the Kia Carens Prestige Plus variant's cabin. Let's now check out the second row seats. Yes folks, I'm right now in the second row of the Prestige Plus variant of the Kia Carens, and this is how the dashboard looks like. Well, it is immediately obvious that the color combination is different compared to the top spec Luxury and Luxury Plus variants, which get indigo blue and beige color theme, whereas this one gets a black and beige theme, a traditional one. So in terms of features, this car is pretty well damn loaded, including automatic climate control and cruise control as well, along with an 8-inch touchscreen system. So this definitely does not look like a mid-spec variant except for the rather plain looking gear lever. Now talking about the rear seats, well, here it is exactly the same as the Luxury Plus variant, which I already reviewed. In terms of the legroom, the flexibility, the adjustment, the space and the recline ability as well, so the comfort is pretty great. However, the 6-seat captain chair configuration is exclusively available only on the Luxury Plus variant of the Kia Carens. That said, this 7-seat configuration, along with the 60-40 split second row seats, the 50-50 split third row seats, and the recline adjustment, the sliding adjustment, everything is standard across all variants, including this center armrest cum center seat. So basically this center seat doubles up as the center armrest as well, which is pretty nice and flexible. So people who also want to use their 7-seater as a 6-seater, this is also pretty flexible for them. Apart from that, the features exclusively available from the Prestige Plus variant onwards include these sun blinds. This feature is not available on the lower spec Prestige Plus, but these are available on the Prestige Plus variant onwards. This is not available on the Prestige variant of the Kia Carens, and this is available from the Prestige Plus variant onwards. That said, all variants of the Kia Carens get the rear AC vents as standard, including this rather large and super high quality rotary knob for the AC fan speed for the rear AC vents exclusively. And even this mid-spec variant gets 2 C-type USB charging ports as standard, along with this large can holder or phone holder, which also gets its own separate cooling vent. So this is nice attention to detail, even though this not being the top spec variant. Then in terms of other storage options, you get the standard seat back pockets. However, on the co-driver's seat back, you also get this secondary pocket for your smartphone probably, which is also nice. And just like the front doors on this mid-spec variant, you don't get leather padding on the armrest or anywhere on the door. These are just hard plastic, which is completely okay. And finally, let's take a look at the AC vents. These AC vents are again standard across all variants, which can also be separately shut off and separately reduced for cooling fan speed as well. That said, the LED lighting has been changed to standard yellow bulbs, which is completely understandable for a lower spec variant. So that was all about the features in the rear, the second row of the Kia Carens Prestige Plus variant. Let's now take a look at the third row seats. Accessing the third row seats of the Kia Carens is very easy because this electric one-touch tumble down function is standard across all variants. The Kia Carens is longer than the Maruti Suzuki Ertiga, so the rear seat space is very good. All variants also get the 50-50 split folding third row seats with 7-step reclining function. From the Prestige variant onwards, the third row seat passengers also get C-type USB charging ports along with multiple storage options. All variants also get the separate rear AC vents with a roof-mounted cabin lamp. Now let's check out the boot space. As I already said, the seating options and flexibility choices are standard across all variants of the Kia Carens, which means even with 7 passengers in place, you get to see around 250 liters of luggage space as standard. For increasing the luggage space, you can also adjust the recline angle of the third row seats, and if you want even more luggage space, you can simply fold the third row seats completely flat, making it a flat loading bay. With the second row seats folded as well, you can easily make this compatible for camping. Under the boot floor, you get to see a decently capable underfloor compartment, And other features in this boot area include a small yellow boot lamp on the left side, while there are bag hooks on either side of this area itself. So that was all about the boot space of the Kia Carens Prestige Plus. Let's now shut this tailgate and talk about the pricing and value of this variant. So friends, that was a detailed review of the brand new Kia Carens third level Prestige Plus variant. Simply speaking, this is a great value for money variant, providing a great number of standard features while also offering some premium features such as automatic climate control, auto folding ORVMs and alloy wheels. So this variant does not compromise in terms of looks, still providing standard safety features such as 6 airbags, ESP with traction control, along with the standard package of great space, flexibility and comfort. That said, this Prestige Plus is available only with two engine options, the 1.4 litre turbo petrol and the 1.5 litre turbo diesel. And apart from the top spec Luxury Plus, the DCT automatic gearbox is also available as an option only on this variant. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this Prestige Plus variant of the Kia Carens. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.